African Diaspora News family. My name is Reneilwe Morema and I am your host right here on the African Diaspora News channel. I'm reporting live from Johannesburg, South Africa, and welcome to another informative episode on the African Diaspora News right here on our YouTube channel. Don't forget to give the segment a thumbs up. Don't forget to spread it and share it on your social media platforms, but most importantly, let's engage in the comment section below. Let us get into it. US President Donald Trump's offer to rehouse white South Africans as refugees fleeing persecution may not spur quite the rush he anticipates, as even right-wing white lobby groups want to tackle the injustices of black majority rule on the home soil. Trump on Friday signed an executive order to cut U.S. aid to South Africa, citing the Expropriation Act that President Cyril Ramaphosa signed into law last month, aiming to redress land inequalities that stem from South Africa's history of white supremacy. The order provides for resettlements in the U.S. of Afrikaners in South Africa who are victims of unjust racial discrimination as refugees. Afrikaners are mostly white descendants of early Dutch and French settlers who own most of the country's farmland, wealth, and resources. The ANC says Trump is amplifying misinformation propagated by Afriforum, an Afrikaner-led group that protects and promotes the rights of white people, particularly the Afrikaners. The group, which lobbied Trump's previous administration regarding their cause, said it was not taking up the offer. In a media briefing, Afriforum CEO Kali Krill rejected Trump's generous offer by stating the following reasons, and I quote, "Immigration only offers an opportunity for Afrikaners who are willing to risk potentially sacrificing their descendants' cultural identity as Afrikaners. The price for that is simply too high," Afriforum CEO Kali Krill said on Saturday when addressing the media. Check out this low-class video and let us come back and discuss.
We don't want to move elsewhere. We are not going to ask our children now to move to another country. The fact is, our ancestors worked hard to make sure that we as a people are formed down the southern tip of Africa. We're not going to disrespect that. We also have the interests of future generations in mind. We also have to make sure that our culture is transferred to future generations. And that cannot be done abroad. You cannot, in the long term, or there's a real risk. If you go to another country now, there's a real risk that your grandchildren will not say to you in the morning, "Hello, Opa." They would say something like, "Hi, Granddad," or something in that respect.
Did Trump really think that the white minority people who enjoy majority of the country's wealth thanks to the ANC and Nelson Mandela will leave all that wealth, that VIP ANC protection, exploiting African migrants for their cheap labor and their overall prosperity to live in slums, refugee camps, and be told by the liberated black Americans that they are inferior and that they are nothing? Come on. I never took Trump for a fool, but I see he's an imbecile. Obviously, he knew that Afriforum was not going to accept this offer. The Afriforum rejecting Trump's offer further proves that there was no white genocide or abuse to begin with. It was all a cry for attention, a cry to shift the political dynamics to where they used to be during the apartheid days. They thought with Trump's influence and Elon Musk's money, they'll be able to bully the ANC and all the black progressive parties into submission and returning back to 1948 apartheid. This was never about land reform policies, to be honest. Them folks were nostalgic, but unfortunately it blew up in their face because now Afriforum is facing charges of treason. Trump's presidential mandate was to put Americans first by mass deportation of brown people, but him offering refuge to white South Africans contradicts his mandate. How is moving a bunch of white South Africans putting Americans first? I got a question for the Mexicans, the Latinas, the Haitians, and all those people from the Caribbeans that came to America to seek asylum from their war-ridden and the violence in their countries. How does it feel that Trump is deporting you guys, but is willing to give white South Africans refuge? If that is not the maximum display of racism, I don't know what is. He's deporting brown people, people of color, outside of America to bring in white South Africans. I just wish America could stop this pretense that it's not about brown people. It's about brown people. It's about people of color. No one was for this when it was brown people from south of the border trying to escape violence. No one was for this when it was black Africans trying to escape violence. No one was for this when it was brown Middle Eastern people trying to escape violence from their countries. But suddenly, rich white South Africans cry wolf, and now America is acting like Mother Teresa, offering asylums and refuge. Oh, come on, guys. They are playing with us here. Let's prioritize the rich white South Africans, because the government is going to take their mansions away. They're going to take away the land that they literally killed for. Through this land expropriation bill, there will be equality between whites and blacks in South Africa, and we need to save them. We as America need to save them. There can't be equality between blacks and whites in South Africa. No, man, America is too loud with the subtext. Say it like it is. Save us the back and forth. Say this is about the people of color. It's about brown people. Say this is a racially motivated move. It's a racially motivated presidency. It's better to let people know than let them think their own narrative. And the narrative is Elon Musk has damaging pictures and videos of your fun times with underage girls at the Epstein Island, that if it got out, it will end your political life. So you are in bondage to Elon Musk. Do you want this narrative to define your presidency? I don't think so. So man up and say it like it is, and save us the back and forth and doing these segments and wasting our time and our voices. Say that my presidency is racially motivated and I am a racist trying to get rid of black people, brown people, and putting first the rich white supremacists of the world. Say it like it is. Instead of lying and hiding behind this BS propaganda that does not even exist and the courts have not even proven that. Give me a name of a farmer that lost his farm due to the land expropriation bill. Give me a name of a farmer that died at the hands of a black person. Right now, give me a name and give me a court case of a person who's been convicted of killing white farmers. Give me a name, give me a court case that shows that a white farmer took the government of South Africa for expropriating his land without compensation. Give me a name. We're in a world of proof. We are living in a world of proof. Everything in this world needs to be proven. Obviously, Trump, the person that got upset that US aid played a vital role in ending apartheid, is in his ear. He's whispering things in his ear. And by the looks of things, to be honest, Elon Musk has crazy and damaging information on Trump, and Trump can't risk that coming out because he knows his life will be over if that comes out. This is a blackmail tactic. This presidency of Donald Trump right now is racially motivated, is a presidency of blackmail. What do you think about this segment? Comment to us in the comment section below. Don't forget to like and share the broadcast, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss this groundbreaking